Hello friends, today I'm going to talk to you about how to be happy, how to live happily, how to improve our mood. Why we have to think about improving our mood? Because many times we go into a low mood. We may go into some sort of a depression, right? So to overcome your depression, so first let's have a look at what are the signs and symptoms of depression. So supposing you are depressed, how will you know? So you might be having low energy, tiredness, low mood, a low sense of self-esteem, aches and pains, and you may also feel very negative, and you may often say, I can't do it. And you may also be sitting idly for long hours. This sitting idle for long hours will worsen your mood. But we have good news. The good news is that if you can slowly and steadily increase your activity, it can help you improve your mood. So for that we have to do our routine activities. Okay. Exercise, for example. If you do proper exercise, that will improve your mood. And having a routine helps. If you have a routine, getting up at a regular time, daily taking bath, eating at the right time, getting out for work, instead of just staying indoors all the time, go out, do some job, or meet people, or going to bed at a regular time, having a proper time to go to bed. So these things will help you to improve your mood, especially when you are sorry for the technical disturbance. So especially when you are depressed, the first steps you have to do, think about what things you have done in the past which has actually helped you to improve your mood. Okay, and what things that you are doing right now which is improving your mood, and then rebuild your routine. Having a routine is going to help you. And do the essential things if you don't do, which will be a problem, like say paying your bills. If you don't pay your bills, you will end up in a problem. So do that. Those essential things at least you have to keep doing. And have a activity diary. This is the time I'm getting up, 6 a.m. say I'm getting up, and then brushing your teeth in 6:15. Like that, have an activity diary. Then say 7 o'clock, then shaving, and or 7:30, then taking bath. Like that, have an activity. Time wise, you have an activity diary. You list all the things you have done, and then working time. This is the time I'm going to work. Then this is the time I'm going to take a nap. And this is the time I'm going for dinner, this is the time for an evening walk, and this is the time I'm going to sleep. So this kind of a plan, a structure for the day will help you to maintain a good mood. And rate each activity that you do. Have an activity diary, write down all the activities that you're doing in a day. And for each activity, write down how much pleasurable is that particular activity on a scale of 10. And then second, you write what is the sense of achievement you have got out of it on a scale of 10. And how do you feel in terms of making yourself close to people from 1 to 10 again. So make a note. Then you can introspect and understand your own activity and have a pacing approach. Pacing approach in the sense, don't be too fast and do everything at a time. Some of us going for an all or nothing phenomenon. Either we do a lot of things and then we don't do anything. Instead, if you can pace it out, has to do little by little all the activities, so that you are neither too relaxed, too unemployed some of the time, and too busy some of the time. Instead of that schedule, if you can pace it out, distribute the work over a period of time, that will help you. And set targets, short-term targets, medium-term targets, long-term targets, which you like to achieve in your life. And use the problem-solving techniques we have already discussed in some of the earlier videos. You use those problem-solving techniques to solve any problems that arise. And have a plan. have a plan which will be a daily plan, a weekly plan, a monthly plan, and an annual plan. So have all these plans, and executing these plans will help you to improve your mood and live a much more productive and meaningful life, even you might be having some sort of a depression or sadness or a low mood. This kind of an approach will help you to face and overcome your depressed mood or sadness in a better way. Hope the video was useful to you. I'll go for the song.